Have you ever thought of your bedroom as the safest place in your home? A space for rest, healing, and recovery. But what if I told you that for many people over 65, that very room could be silently poisoning your body every single night? Think about this. You eat well, you take your medications, you even stay active, and yet, you still wake up tired, foggy, or achy. Maybe your memory feels slower, or your heart doesn't feel as steady as it used to. Most people blame aging, but sometimes the real problem is just inches from your head, quietly affecting your sleep, your brain, and even your heart without you realizing it. Let me share a quick example. A retired teacher I met, Harold Simmons, used to complain that no matter how early he went to bed, he always woke up feeling like he hadn't slept. Doctors ran tests but found nothing unusual. The surprising truth? It wasn't his body failing him. It was his environment. And that's exactly what we'll uncover in today's video. The 3 most dangerous bedroom items that secretly emit toxic radiation. The ones almost every senior has near their bed. More importantly, I'll show you the simple steps you can take today to reclaim deep, healing sleep and protect your health. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? Drop a quick comment below, and don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss out on practical health tips made just for you. Let's begin with bedroom item number 1. Something almost everyone has right next to their bed. A digital alarm clock. Seems harmless, right? But here's the truth most people don't realize. If it stays plugged in and sits just a few inches from your head, it's quietly exposing you to a steady stream of electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. Now, you can't see them, smell them, or feel them, but your body does. Especially as we age. After 65, our cells don't repair themselves as quickly, and sleep becomes more fragile. Instead of resting, your brain and nervous system end up working harder under constant, low-level stress. That's why so many older adults wake up groggy, with a dull headache or a heavy fog behind the eyes, even after a full night in bed. Take the story of Marion Foster, a 69-year-old retired school teacher from Oregon. For years, she went to bed early, avoided caffeine, even practiced meditation. Still, she woke up exhausted every morning. Doctors told her nothing was wrong, but Marion knew something didn't add up. One day, she read about EMFs and decided to do a small experiment. She replaced her digital clock with a simple battery-powered one and moved it across the room. Within just 4 nights, something remarkable happened. She slept through the night without waking, her morning headaches vanished, and the brain fog she carried for years seemed to lift. Science explains why. EMFs are known to suppress melatonin, the hormone that not only regulates sleep, but also acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your immune system. Without enough melatonin, your body can't fully restore itself at night. The fix is simple. Swap your bedside digital clock for a battery or wind-up model. And if you must use a digital one, keep it at least 6 feet away from your bed. Sometimes, the biggest changes in how you feel come from the smallest adjustments. Even moving a clock. Now, let's move on to bedroom item number 2. Something that feels comforting, but may be quietly harming your health. Electric blankets and heating pads. On cold nights, nothing seems better than slipping under a pre-warmed blanket or laying a heating pad across stiff joints. But here's what most people don't realize. Those thin wires running through the fabric don't just create heat. They also generate low-frequency electromagnetic fields, or EMFs, that sit directly against your body for hours while you sleep. Why does this matter more as we age? After 65, the body's ability to regulate inflammation and repair cells becomes weaker. Instead of giving you rest, EMFs can trigger stress responses, increase inflammatory markers. Some studies report up to a 35% rise, and interfere with your natural sleep cycle. That's why so many older adults wake up with aching joints, shallow sleep, or even irregular heartbeats, without realizing their blanket may be part of the problem. Take the story of Joan Mitchell, a 75-year-old retired nurse from Minnesota. Winters in her town are long and bitter, so Joan relied on her electric blanket every night. She thought it was her secret to comfort. But over time, she noticed stiffer mornings, muscle aches, and occasional heart flutters that left her uneasy. At first, she blamed age and weather. But after reading about EMFs, she decided to test a change. She swapped her electric blanket for layered flannel sheets, a wool comforter, and a simple hot water bottle to pre-warm her bed. The bottle came out before she fell asleep. Within 3 weeks, Joan noticed something remarkable. Her joint pain eased, her heart rhythm steadied, and she finally woke up feeling refreshed. The fix is simple and doesn't mean giving up warmth. Use natural insulation like flannel, wool, or down. If you need extra heat, pre-warm your bed with a water bottle or a rice bag warmed in the microwave. Then remove it before sleep. And if you must use an electric blanket, run it only before bedtime and unplug it once you're ready to sleep. Remember, comfort should never come at the cost of your health. Sometimes the coziest solutions are also the safest. Now, let's talk about bedroom item number 3, something nearly every modern household has: the Wi-Fi router and other wireless devices sitting close to your bed. It feels normal to keep them nearby. After all, we want strong internet signals for our phones, tablets, or even smart TVs. But here's the hidden problem. These devices emit pulsed radio frequency signals 24 hours a day, whether you're using them or not. For younger adults, the body may cope with this background stress more easily. But after 65, our defenses aren't as strong. One of the most important shields in the body, the blood-brain barrier, becomes thinner and more porous with age. That means signals that once had little impact can now penetrate more deeply, affecting memory, heart rhythm, and even the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall into deep, restorative sleep. Let me share the story of Richard Hayes, a 71-year-old retired engineer from Michigan. Richard loved technology and always kept his Wi-Fi router right on the dresser in his bedroom, just 8 feet from his bed. At first, he thought nothing of it. But over time, he noticed his memory slipping. He forgot where he placed his keys, repeated the same stories to his wife, and even began mixing up doctor appointments. On top of that, he felt unsettling flutters in his chest at night. Tests showed nothing serious, yet the symptoms kept returning. One day, his cardiologist asked him a surprising question. "Where is your router at night?" That single question changed everything. Richard moved the router downstairs to his home office and plugged it into a simple outlet timer that turned it off from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Within 3 weeks, his sleep deepened, the heart flutters disappeared, and his memory sharpened. At his next checkup, his cognitive score had improved by nearly 30%. The fix is simple. Keep your router on a different floor, or at least in the farthest corner of your home. If moving it isn't practical, use a timer to automatically shut it off while you sleep. And if you're comfortable with it, consider switching to a wired Ethernet connection. It reduces radiation and even improves internet stability. Sometimes, protecting your health doesn't require giving up modern technology. It just means learning how to use it in a way that works with your body, not against it. As we've seen, your bedroom isn't just a place to sleep. It's supposed to be your body's healing sanctuary. But sometimes, the smallest objects, like a clock on the nightstand, a Wi-Fi router glowing in the corner, or an electric blanket humming quietly, can slowly steal away the very rest you depend on. The truth is, aging doesn't mean you have to accept restless nights, morning brain fog, or that heavy feeling in your chest. Often, it's not about adding more pills or expensive gadgets. It's about making gentle, thoughtful changes to the space you already trust. Think about it. What's one item in your bedroom you might want to move, unplug, or replace starting tonight? Is it that old digital clock? The Wi-Fi router sitting too close? Or maybe the heating pad you've been leaving on all night? I'd love to hear from you. Share your answer in the comments below, or simply type the word HOPE if this video gave you a new perspective. And if you found these insights valuable, please give this video a like. It helps more people discover tips that could change their lives. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss the next health secret designed for seniors like you. And most importantly, share this video with a friend or loved one over 60. You never know. A small tip could help them sleep easier, feel stronger, and live with more confidence. Remember this: your nights should be restful, your mornings should feel bright, and your heart deserves peace. Aging with strength and dignity starts with simple choices. And tonight, you have the power to begin.